Good morning and welcome to today's edition of Finxocapital Daily Financial News. We're here to navigate the shifts and turns of the financial markets together. Let's get started with today's top stories. And in stock market news, the Nasdaq closed at a record high on Monday, climbing 1.24% to 20,173 points, while the S&P 500 also gained 0.38%. Investors are eyeing the Federal Reserve's policy decision later this week, with a nearly 95% chance of a 25 basis point rate cut. Analysts say this could be a hawkish cut, meaning the Fed may cut rates while signaling caution for 2025. Meanwhile, Google parent Alphabet rose 3.6%, and Tesla surged 6.1% after Wedbush Securities raised its price target to $515. On the economic front, S&P Global's manufacturing PMI dropped to 48.3, signaling contraction and missing forecasts. A gauge of factory production also hit its lowest since May 2020, weighed down by concerns over tariffs raising raw material costs. The Dow Jones fell slightly, down 0.25%, marking its longest streak of declines since 2018. Investors are now awaiting Tuesday's retail sales data for signs of consumer strength. And in Forex news, the US dollar held firm ahead of the Fed's decision, trading near recent highs. The euro is down nearly 5% this year, now hovering at $1.0509, while the yen held steady at 154 per dollar. Sterling climbed to $1.2680 after strong business activity data, but the Canadian dollar slipped to a 4.5-year low, pressured by falling interest rates and political uncertainty. Turning to tech and crypto, MicroStrategy surged intraday before closing flat after being selected to join the Nasdaq 100. The company, which holds over $44 billion in Bitcoin, saw its stock rise nearly 550% this year, thanks to Bitcoin's price jump. Bitcoin briefly touched record highs above $107,000, fueled by news that a US Bitcoin reserve may be on the table under the Trump administration. Meanwhile, companies like Palantir and Axon Enterprise are set to join the Nasdaq 100 on December 23. And in commodities, oil prices eased on Tuesday as weak Chinese consumer spending renewed demand concerns. Brent crude fell to $73.85 per barrel, while WTI hovered at $70.60. Analysts say growing supply from non-OPEC Plus nations like the US and Brazil could pressure prices next year. Meanwhile, gold steadied at $2,655 per ounce ahead of the Fed's rate decision. Analysts suggest any market correction would present an opportunity to buy, as lower rates generally support gold prices. Thank you for tuning in to Finxocapital Daily Financial News. Keep an eye on the markets, and we'll continue to bring you the latest financial news and analysis. Have a great day.